this is Stumpy, and welcome to a Terraria Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stumpy's wonderful world! I am here inside of my tree, which is inside of my bigger tree, and this is a very special episode of Terraria. Well, it's not very special, it's slightly special, and that is because it is Halloween. Well, technically, it's real life Halloween tomorrow, as this has been recorded, but in Terraria, Halloween has come early, and if you know Terraria, or have been watching my Terraria videos for a while, then you will know that Halloween is special. Halloween is pretty cool inside of Terraria because a lot of things change. Basically, a lot of the Googlies are dressed up in Halloween costumes, but the most exciting thing, and the thing that today's going to be about, is goodie bags. A lot of the Googlies drop goodies bags, and the goodie bags have in them, well, goodies, of course. And so my challenge is to get as many goodie bags as I like saying goodie bags. It's just really fun. Goodie bags. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I need to get as many goodie bags as I can, and yeah, inside of them are all of the goodies, and it's mainly costumes you get from the goodie bags. But before we worry about the goodie bags, I'm gonna stop saying it so weird. I'm sorry. It just made me laugh. Yeah, I'm gonna go and say hello to my my truffle, and also show you his house. Do you think this is cool? I kind of went a bit crazy with the paint and have painted absolutely everything, and I now think it looks pretty awesome. So let's go and let's gather up some of these glowing mushrooms, because these can be pretty handy for crafting. And I'm going to be using my new spear, my mushroom spear, throughout the episode. So let's go, and I don't actually need it up here because I can go and just go and have it down here. And I just thought, actually, I think some of the normal animals, I think they're dressed up in costumes as well. And so do you think if I caught like a bunny in a costume, then that way it would like stay in the costume? That would be pretty awesome. I might actually go and give that a go. So I've already got the mushroom hat and stuff. So yeah, there's not really much I want to buy, but I do know that some of the NPCs do actually sell different stuff, and I think most of it I've bought last year. I don't really have much money either, but I think some of them sell like more costumes and stuff. I don't know, are the goggles new? Do I want the goggles anyway? I'm pretty sure Holly sells something. No, Holly, come back. You're in the wrong room anyway, and now you're running away. And no, I'm not trying to talk to you. Oh, she doesn't even sell anything, does she, Holly? Yeah, I think they do sell slightly different stuff. I'm pretty sure the wizard sells something, I think. I read that. Oh, there's a penguin down there. I might try and catch that. No, shop. Yeah, I think you can buy the wizard's hat, but I think I've already got a wizard's hat. In fact, I know I've got a wizard's hat, so I think there's one in here. So yeah, let's not even worry about that. And there's also a mushroom, not a mushroom here, a penguin here. So let's go and try and catch the penguin. There we go, another penguin for my collection. And all right then, let's go and try and get some of the goodie bags then, shall we? Let's go and get my spear. And seeing as it's still daytime at the moment, I'm going to go to the corruption, or at least the hollow, and try and get some enemies there. If you need guaranteed enemies, then that is the place to go. So let's go down to the hollow then, and it doesn't really matter which enemies I kill. I think pretty much, apart from a few exceptions, every enemy drops a goodie bag. So I'm just going to go and try and take out as many as I can. Actually, I guess going to the corruption would make more sense than the hollow, because I think the enemies are easier to kill in the corruption. Yep, as you can see, they're pretty easy to kill, but there is a pretty slim chance of getting a goodie bag. I believe it's like 1 in 40. No, 1 in 80, I think it might be actually, which is like a 1.25% chance of actually getting one. So they're relatively rare, which is why I'm pretty much devoting an entire episode to trying to get them, just because they're quite hard to get. But generally, though, I do get pretty lucky with stuff like this. I do consider myself a pretty lucky person. Like, I don't really believe in, like, real luck, but I don't know, things generally seem to go okay for me with things like this, and I might be eating my words at the end of the episode, but I guess we'll see. I want to at least get one goodie bag, because there are some really cool different items that you can get, and costumes. And as I mentioned, I got a few of them, but there's one in particular which I am really after, and that is cat ears. One of the things you can get are cat ears, and I'm pretty sure that you can only get them from the goodie bags at Halloween, but the chances of me actually getting it are pretty slim. I think that in the actual goodie bag, there's only about there's only about a 3% chance of me getting the cat ears, and, you know, add on to that the fact that getting a goodie bag in the first place is pretty slim. The chances are almost impossible that I'm going to get one, but I'm still going to stay. I'm going to stay positive and still hope that I do get one. And oh, what's that? What's that? Was that one? Did I get? Oh no, it wasn't one. I thought that was a goodie bag. Something dropped. I think it was something that gave me more magic or something. It seemed like that, didn't it? That was a little bit weird. All right, then let's go and let's try and keep running, because I am getting a little bit hurt here. I'm only finding things in the corruptions, but they can be a little bit painful. Let's use the light discs for a bit. I really need to make more of these light discs, because I only have 3. But to do that, I need to take up a whole load more bosses. And I know I mentioned in the last episode that I might be doing that today. But yeah, that's because I forgot about how close Halloween was. So I do want to go and try and get these goodie bags before I do that. And what I'm going to do once it becomes properly nighttime and gets darker, I'm going to leave the hollow or the corruption and head back to the normal area, because I think that's when we're going to see some of the other googlies dressed up in the costumes. But hopefully I'm going to get at least one of these goodie bags. So I guess that to have an almost guaranteed chance of getting one, I need to take out about 80 enemies, and I certainly haven't done that yet. So I would have been very lucky to get one this early, but it seems like I'm not getting quite as lucky as I normally do. So let's keep pushing on, and let's go back to the corruption then. Now my health's gone a little bit higher, and let's try and take out some of these guys. I should be really strong, because most things in the corruption haven't got that much stronger since before hard mode, but I have got much stronger. So let's go and try and take these out. And I'm actually going to have a healing potion here, because I was getting pretty hurt there. But there we go. That's put me up to at least half health. And let's keep pushing forward. I'm not sure, if I'm honest, what I think about this mushroom spear. I think it's going to be good against massive enemies. Like, against bosses, I think it's going to be good because it's so big and, like, you can hit them multiple times. But against these normal enemies, it's quite hard to hit them. Because of how slow it moves, it's actually a little bit of a challenge just to hit them at all. So let's go up here. And if I just go and use the Nimbus Rod, then that's just going to make water be continually falling. And then hopefully, as they kind of go over me, yeah, look at that. They all get taken out. Look, here's one of those things again. What is it? I think it does put my magic up. I'm not really using my magic, to be fair, so it's not really helping. And oh, it is raining. Oh, it's getting scary because it's Halloween. Let's go and get... I don't have my magic book. If I had my magic book, this would be a really good time to use it. And what did I get then? I keep getting my hopes up. I can't remember what the goodie bags look like, so I don't really know what I'm going for, but it is getting night and it's raining, so hopefully we're going to have a better chance of trying to get more googlies. And they seem to be coming pretty thick and fast at the moment, and these light discs seem to be doing pretty well. But let's go up here and let's do some more Nimbus rods. It's hard to tell whether they're still there or not, just because it's raining absolutely everywhere anyway. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, but look, these slimelings, they're going to be good to take out, because there's that magic mirror. Oh no, it's a petri dish. I can get another slime if I want. Yeah, these are good because I think each individual one does count as an actual enemy. As in that way, I've got like lots of chances to try and take them out. I am, though, once again, getting very hurt. I can have another potion, though, so I should be okay. Let's go and spawn in a few more of these clouds. And I do think that this is probably the best place to be. The enemies are coming pretty thick and fast, and we're getting a lot of those slimes, and as I said, I think they're the best thing. Like, so even though this is a big enemy, I've only got one chance of getting the goodie bag once I take it out. But with all of the slimes that break up into the little slimes, I think I have a lot more chances. So let's stay here for a little bit longer, and if I don't get anything else, I'm going to go back to the normal area and leave the corruption just to see if I'm going to have any more luck over there. In fact, I think I'm going to do that now. I think I've had enough of the corruption, and it's dark and rainy and horrible. So let's head out of here, and let's go back to the normal area. So as I mentioned, I think a lot of the normal googlies are going to be dressed up in Halloween costumes, and I want to be dressed up in a Halloween costume as well. But I don't want to wear one of my old Halloween costumes. I want to wear a brand new, shiny, new Halloween costume, and then I'm hopefully going to get today, if I do ever get one of the goodie bags. I don't know why they made them so rare. I don't know why they made them so unbelievably hard to get. I know it's kind of more exciting when they're rare, when you do actually get one, but I want like all of the costumes, and it just makes it really hard to be able to get any of them. But I'm sure that I'm going to get one. In fact, I promise you that I'm going to get at least one in this episode, because I will not stop until I get one. So there we go. We're guaranteed to see at least one of the costumes. And the good thing is that when you get the costume, you get the entire costume. So like, say if it's like a werewolf costume or like a pumpkin costume or something, rather than just getting like the pumpkin head or the leggings or something, you get like the entire costume when you get it. So it's kind of like all or nothing. And there are some really cool ones. Like, I've been looking online. There's like a robot one that looks cool. cool. There's a princess. There's a unicorn one, which just looks really funny. And there's also a creeper one as well. There's a creeper from Minecraft. And I obviously quite like the look of that one, being a very big fan of Minecraft as well as Terraria. So that would be a pretty awesome one to get. So let's go and kind of stay in this area here. Oh, actually, I got my little pit here. If a lot of enemies fall down into the pit, I think I've got a good chance of getting one from there. I keep checking just in case I've accidentally got one, but still no luck. There are some worms wandering around. Sadly, the worms aren't in costume. Imagine if all of the worms were dressed up as something. What would they dress up as? I don't know, like a slug, maybe. I don't know what. A piece of string could a worm dress up as? There's pretty limited things they could dress up as. And here we go. There's a hopping jack. I think they only come up during Halloween. And you can see that there was some zombies dressed up. But I think that they were dressed up because it's the mushroom biome rather than because... yeah, it's because it's Halloween. Anything from down here? I'm really scared that I've like walked over one and not picked it up, just because I literally cannot remember at all what they look like. There's an Eater of Souls down here. No, I meant to use the light disc then, but instead I just spawned in a slime. So why not? Why not have a little slime following around me? And let's just try this corruption. Maybe we were in the wrong corruption. Maybe we're gonna have a little bit more luck here. So let's once again try and spawn in a few of these clouds, and it's good because I can kind of just stand here, and then they're all gonna get taken out. But I am getting really hurt here. Let's go and back off for a bit. Luckily, I got kind of the gold health, which is gives me more health than I normally would. But if I do get hurt anymore, then I am going to have to go and have a health potion. But if I stand here under these clouds, I'm hopefully going to be okay. Let's move them up a little bit higher because there's lots of flying enemies here. So it's good to have them high up so I could hopefully take them out. When they're above me. And I don't know whether the rain makes things spawn more or not. I think it can make different things spawn, but I don't know if it makes things spawn more or less. And there's another one of these hopping jacks. I don't know if they drop anything different, actually. I don't know if they drop any like special pumpkin things, but I think there's one of these slimes here that break up into all of the little slimes, and yet they are. These are definitely the best things to go for. So let's go and try and get as many of them as we can. I think there's a cursed flame down there as well. I might as well go and try and grab that while we're here. Let's go and dig down. And there we go. I got 3 cursed flames as well. And oh, I need health. I need help. I didn't see my my health. I'm sure you were screaming at the screen then, just to tell me to have a healing potion. I didn't realize quite how damaged I am. But where are these goodie bags? I know they spawn. I know they're rare. I'm probably not too far off killing 80 enemies. And it's not a case of once you kill 80 enemies, they drop. You know, you do have a chance of getting one immediately. And oh, I just realized I was attacking my own slime then. I'm sorry about that, slime. I didn't mean to attack you. There's another one of these corruptor things. Oh no, an Eater of Souls there. It didn't drop anything handy. We could go and look down here. I mean, I could go to like an underground cave or something. I don't know if more things would spawn there. I could also try and go to the underworld is an option we could go to as well. I think I could kill more enemies there, but there's also lava everywhere, and I think it'd be really sad if I took something out and it did drop a goodie bag, but it ended up falling down into the lava. That would be really annoying. So I don't know whether that would be easier or harder. Let's try and go back to an area where there's some normal ground again. Seeing as it's nighttime, there should be stuff spawning anyway. And let's see if we can get something else around here then. So let's go past the old truffle. Goodbye, truffle. And let's go back to the normal area. And let's see if we can find some more things. Oh, I got a goldfish. I don't think the goldfish counts as a goodie though. There's a possessed armor here. These guys are pretty tough. So let's go and use the light discs. And he's got down to the water here. No goodie bag though. And let's keep heading this way. I keep going to attack my slime over and over again. And let's go and check my pit then, and let's go and see, has anything fallen in there? I don't think it has. It's weird, there seems to be hardly anything spawning tonight for some reason. Like, I've obviously been getting a lot in the hollow and the corruption, but normally when it's nighttime, you know, you get like a bunch of just zombies and stuff, but sadly we don't seem to be getting too much right now. Hopefully we'd get some more. Another option would be to try and go to an underground jungle and try and kill enemies there, because at the same time I could be looking for life fruit as well. And oh, I got excited. Then there's going to be an enemy, but it was just a little worm. What shall I do then? I think that seeing as I'm not getting anything spawning here, I think the only real option I do have is to go back to either the corruption or the hollow then. So let's go back this way then, and let's see if we can go and try and get one. If I persist, I know I will definitely be able to get at least one of the goodie bags. But then I just need to hope that I actually get something good in the goodie bag. If I get something that I've already got, like the fox costume or something, then I won't be happy. I want to try and get something that I don't have already. No, I think there was one of those flying eyeball things over here. I could go and try and take that up. There's a wandering eye and a possessed armor here as well. This is actually probably quite a good place to fight enemies, just because this is quite a nice battle arena. It's quite easy to dodge enemies around here. No goodie bag from him, though. I might as well go and grab the money. And oh, look, there we go. Here's a zombie dressed up in a costume. I'm not entirely sure what that was. And oh, look, I can see there was another one down there. Do you see it was dressed like a superhero? That's what I was after. All of the funny dressed up zombies. Here we go. This is one dressed up for Halloween as a superhero. Any goodie bags? No. I always want to keep checking, just in case I've picked one up. But I haven't realized it yet. All right, then let's go back to the corruption then, because I think that was where I was getting most of the enemies most of the time. There is a little zombie down here, so let's go and take him out first, and then let's keep heading through the hollow and into the corruption. I think I'd get about the same amount of googly spawning in the hollow as I would in the corruption. But I think they're just a bit tougher. Not only do I want to get a lot of enemies, but I want to be able to take them out as quickly as I can and also survive myself. But this is really difficult. I'm really struggling using that mushroom spear. I think I might go back to using the beam sword for now and only use the mushroom spear against the big bosses, because it is quite tough to take things out when they're really close to you, because if you miss, it takes so long to extend it the entire way and then pull it the entire way back again. I think it's easier to use a sword that you can go and do a lot quicker, or something like the light disc. So it looks like we're getting a few more enemies appearing now. It's those slimes that I really want to try and get, because they're I think the best chance I'm going to have of getting one, just because so many come at the same time. So there's quite a nice little flat area here. And oh, actually, there's that candle, isn't there? There's that candle you can hold that makes a whole load of googly spawn quicker. Let's go and try and get one of them. What are they called? Is it like a water candle or something it's called? I'm trying to remember. I think this is it here. I think this thing here, let me see what this is called. I think having this, yeah, a water candle is a water candle. I think holding this makes, more googly spawn. Let's see what it says. Yeah, holding this may attract unwanted attention. Okay, I am after unwanted attention. So let's go and hold this, and hopefully that's going to make more googly spawn in. I should have probably done this from the very beginning, but at least I've had the idea of doing this now, because I really do want as many googlies as possible, just to increase my chances of getting the goodie bags. So I'm going to go and head straight back to the corruption now, and I'm going to go and try and carry on taking enemies out. What I could pretty much do is if I use the Nimbus clouds and put them all just right above my head, I could then just basically keep holding the candle and not even have to worry about switching away to my weapon, because then that way I think I'm going to have the best chance of just taking them all out as quickly as possible. So I got just some pixie dust there. Every time they drop something, I always get my hopes up and I'm like, is that a goodie bag? Is that a goodie bag? But sadly, it actually never is a goodie bag. And it does seem like we are getting more enemies spawning already. So let's go and run past all of these enemies for now, and get back into my good place in the corruption, and hopefully most of those enemies are going to follow me, and then we can put down the Nimbus clouds and start battling them. And a traveling merchant has arrived as well. I wonder if they sell special Halloween stuff. I might go and try and check that out as well, and see if I can get any special Halloween stuff. First, I need to try and deal with this unicorn. These guys can be pretty tough. There's a flying fish coming by as well. I got a unicorn horn and some pixie dust. Even though I haven't got a goodie bag yet, I'm getting a lot of good stuff and a lot of money as well. I pretty much wasted all of my money in the last episode, so being able to get all of this money back again is definitely a good idea. So it definitely hasn't been a wasted time so far, but I really did hope to get some goodie bags by now. I was definitely much luckier last year. And there's one! I got one! Yay! I got a goodie bag! I told you I would eventually get one. Right, then let's go and just take out these last few enemies, and then we can go back to the house, and we can find the merchant and open up the goodie bag and see what we got. So this is part one of the puzzle. I got the goodie bag, but I don't know what is going to be in the goodie bag yet. So if it's something rubbish, then it will be sad. If it's something cool, then it will be very happy. But at least I can go and finally get dressed up in my Halloween costume. So here we go. Here is my goodie bag. We can get rid of the candle now. I don't need more googlies. And let's open it up. And I got rotten eggs. Rotten eggs. After all of my trouble, I got rotten eggs. Best used for pranking townsfolk. Fantastic. After all of that effort, I got rotten eggs. What a fail. What an absolute massive fail. It doesn't matter, though. It does not matter. At least I did eventually get a goodie bag. And here's the traveling merchant. Let's go and say hello to him. And let's see if he's got anything to sell. Could you stand still a second? Buy now and get free shipping. Well, you are standing right next to me. Ooh, extendo grip and a snake. I wouldn't mind getting an extendo grip. I don't know if I've got enough money for an extendo grip, though. It sounds interesting. I've only got 1 gold coin here. No, I don't have enough money for an extendo grip, but I'm sure I'll be able to get one in the future. So tell you what I'm going to do, seeing as all I got was some rubbish rotten eggs, I'm going to carry on playing for a bit and try and get even more goodie bags, but I won't open them. I'm going to leave them shut, and then in the next episode, I can go and open them all up and hopefully get something a little bit better than my rotten eggs. I can't believe that. It was quite funny, though. So sadly, we have just about run out of time in this episode here. But don't worry, the new episode of Terraria will hopefully be online quite soon, and there'll be a link to that in the description once it is online. So for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!